Alright team, Tuesday afternoon. We are at the shed location. We got our trailer. I'm just gonna two-wheeler it on. Anyway, I'm not sure if I can back straight into it or not. I may have to get it out from between those trees. We'll see what happens. Alright, it looks like if we pivot it over this way, just twist it, maybe 15 degrees, we'll be able to back straight up to it. But first I got to I'm trying to lever it up. If I can lever it up. Problem is right now I'm by myself, so I can't hold this up and stick my hand under it and grab that out of there. So we'll see how far we can get though. Alright team, we got her levered enough that I could get the jacks under it. That should be high enough to get it up on our dovetail. I think I might be high enough to actually make it up on here, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough distance. I got some blocks under it, because with the jacks on the corners I won't be able to back under it. I'm gonna have to remove the jacks before I go under it. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get lined up and get under it. It's our first attempt. I figure I better come out and look. I mean, that looks really good. I just need to go back another, I guess, 8 feet maybe. This is a 6x6 shed. I don't know how tall it is. I can tell you later if you want to know, but it's 6 foot by 6 foot. So we'll back up more. I mean, other than that, it looks pretty good lined up wise. I could be over to pasture side more, that wouldn't hurt. Backed up to one of the jacks moved. Not quite tall enough. Either that or when I knocked the jack out, it fell. I think that might be close enough to make it happen though. I'm going to pump it up in the air more. Actually, if I pump it up in the air more, I can get under it more. So we'll work on that. Alright, we're under. I just need to get that jack out. But it's on the trailer and on the ground. So I put some OSB down to help guide her up and not get stuck on our floor here. And then we're going to use this little winch to drag her up on here. We're going to wrap a chain around the base. We'll just wrap a chain around, hook it in the front here, and just pull it up on. That'll be next. Alright team, we got our chain around and we're winching. Looks like we're coming on a little crooked. Long Haul and Mrs. Duggar are here helping out. I'm going to physically bump this corner over so we line up. Actually, it looks really good. It's straightening out, ain't it? Alright guys, let me bump this corner. I'm just gonna shift it that way. Alright, sorry guys, I had to steer. It fits pretty snug. Mrs. Duggar steered in the front and I bumped the back around so it'd get in there. Guess I'm gonna have to do something with this. I figured it'd be under the shed when we were done. Anyway, we're loaded. I think we got her about where we want her. I mean, I think that's pretty good for weight. In fact, I think that's perfect. I am gonna throw a strap over the roof. I am gonna put a 2-inch over it. I don't think it'll get out of here. She's 8 foot tall at the peak, 6x6 by 8 foot high in the peak. Anyway, we're good to go. I just need to pick up all our junk, our jacks and our blocks and all this stuff we brought out here to do this. Pick up these leveling blocks so when we get to, we're gonna take it to our house. But when we get to our house, we can, I didn't even go to this shed. This shed doesn't have T-lock shingles. Anyway, so we'll get loaded up. Probably will not unload this today, but I will try to film it when we do. Because coming off, I don't know if we're going to winch it off or just shove it off. I don't know. All right, team. There's our single strap. I don't think it needs more. Plus, with the fenders, it's hard to strap. It'll just bend the fenders up. We're not going that far, and I'm not going to drive that hard, so we'll get out of here. Probably unload her tomorrow sometime. Alright team, Wednesday afternoon, west side. We're gonna prep out for our shed spot here, which means I gotta move probably those grills, that tank, all these trash cans and wheelbarrows, and this trailer, because I think we're gonna drop it pretty much right where this trailer is. I think we'll line it up with those two, so we'll drop it like where the trailer is, just right here. Anyway, I gotta move all this stuff, and we'll try and get backed up in here to drop her. Alright team, I think we're close enough to dropping it. It's not like I can't move it around once it hits the ground, because there's the back of that shed and there's our trailer, so when it starts to slide off, it'll be close. I think the plan is just to push it back by hand, just kind of wiggle each side back till we get it onto the dovetail. Then I assume once it gets on the dovetail, it'll pick up some speed for us. We will see. Alright team, I couldn't budge it. So I took one of our chain link poles, levered it up and slid it under. See if I can't roller it off. I'm by myself, so I'm sure some help will arrive soon. We'll get it going. Alright, with the pole under there, we were able to roll it back by ourselves, no problem. We about reached the teeter point. So I was going to shove some of that OSB under there to help it slide off easier. Alright. I think that's what we're going to go with. I'll get in there and push on it, and once it teeters, hopefully it'll just kind of slide off slowly. It won't get up speed, hit the dirt, and then flip onto its back over here. Alright team, we hand pushed it back. It's sort of on the ground. I'm going to pull the trailer up maybe a foot or so and then try and jack it up off the trailer. I don't want to let it just fall. I'm afraid it'll chew the whole front of it up. I'm afraid if I just pull out and let it drop, it'll chew the doors and everything up on the front here. So we'll creep up and then we'll block it. And then we'll drop her down level again. Alright team, we just jacked it up and drove out from under it. Now we just need to get her on the ground, and I'll probably call it a day on this project. We'll level it and get it exactly where we want it some other day. We'll scoot it over a foot this way or move it forward or whatever we want to do. Alright team, we never finished the shed. We'll do the final placement and the leveling later. We just got busy and we had to do other stuff, so we'll take some of these blocks and we'll put them under the runners there to get it leveled. We'll just use that levering method. We'll just pry it up in the air and scoot it sideways and pry it up in the air and put the blocks under it. That's how it's going to be for now though, for this video at least. Take it easy guys.